Hello students, today we are going to start our next topic. This is nature of human geography. Aims of human geography is to study the regional variations of human life on the earth. Regional variations, it means according to the areas there are varied differences on the earth, and these differences are going to study according to the human geography. It studies the interrelationship between the physical and socio-cultural environment created by human beings by interaction with each other. Now, the concept is that socio-economic, socio-cultural environment is created by human beings. By which way? The interaction of each other. When human beings interact with each other, their ideas, their societies, their cultures are developed. That's why. Great variations are in color, efficiency, livelihood, customs, religions of different regions. Great variances. There are very differences according to the color, efficiency, their work power, livelihood, in which they live, in which way they live, customs, their activities which they follow according to the worship, and religions, they different peoples belongs to different religions. So there are great variations according to the color, efficiency, livelihood, customs, and religions of different areas. Elements of physical environment influences from directly or indirectly. Physical environment in which we live, all the elements are by the elements of physical environment we affected directly or indirectly. Interactive relationship between man and environment results in a cultural landscape. We can say it the human environment. Overall, human geography studies the functional relationship between population, natural resources, and cultural landscape. Overall, we can say that according to the human geography, we are going to study the functional relationship between population, it means the between man and their activities with different natural resources and the cultural landscapes. According to the Blash, human geography is the study of human influence on his occupation. According to the work, man creates a cultural landscape by modifying the environment. Cultural landscape developed by the modifying the environment. It is required, modifying of the environment is required according to our needs. When we need something, we create the same type of environment. So it is known as the modifying of the environment. Human geography studies the forces of physical environment like solar energy, gravity, and other processes. Human geography studies the forces of cultural activities. Human geography is essential for study of economic, demographic, historical sciences. Human geography is essential for which purposes? Economic, all these are related to the human activities and their performance. Demographic, according to the population and their related activities. Historical science, it means we going to study about the historical past, like the monuments and the rocks, minerals, all these things. Now the word is technology. It is the indication of the level of cultural development of human. Indication of the level. It means which things are used in the cultural development of human are known as technology. Now, in other words, we can say that tool and techniques which used to produce are known as technology. For example, concept of friction and heat helped in discovering fire. We can say that we find the fire with the concept of friction and heat. A proper understanding of the secrets of DNA and genetics enabled us to conquer many diseases. We can recover many things, like we can take the example of corona. Those patients who are recovered from the corona, when they donate the plasma, and the plasma is helpful for the recovery of the disease. Next, understanding of laws of aerodynamic helped in developing faster planes. It helped in the increase the speed of the planes. Next topic is scope of human geography. It means where the human works. Human geography has a wide scope. It means the scope of human geography is very large, but there a lot of differences in views of different scholars. Obviously, there are so many scholars and their views are also different. The subject matter of human geography is nature and distribution of interrelationship between man and geographical environment. Subject matter, okay? Nature and distribution of interrelationship. In this, we are going to study about the nature and the distribution of relationship of man and geographical environment. Geographical environment, it means all things which is related to the nature and the landscape, all these things. Scope of human geography. First, the population and the capacity of a region. Population. In different places, there are different population levels related. Like in rural areas, population is low, and in the urban areas, population is high. So, there is difference between the population. So, also different in the density also. We going to say that the mega cities like Mumbai, Delhi, there the density of population is very high in comparison to Rajasthan. Rajasthan is the wide area, but their population is low and their density is also low. Second, natural resources of the region. Natural resources are also not same on the all areas. They are different. They are differently found in the areas. Like in plateau areas, most of the resources are found. Third, cultural patterns of the region. Cultural is also developed differently in all parts of India, yeah, we can say world. Next, man environment adjustment in a region. Man's adjustment is also different with the environment differently in the different areas. Like in the hill stations, human interact with nature in a different way. In plain areas, human interact with nature in a different way, like these. In coastal areas, human interact with nature in a different ways. Their circumstances, their atmosphere, all are different. Next, temporal development. So all these things are included in the scope of human geography.